Okay, it's actually not that dramatic when you study for science, but pretty great intro, right? So as you can see, today I'm going to teach you how to study for a science test and get pretty good marks, cause I usually get pretty decent marks for science. And it might only apply to me or only apply to like grade 9 easy stuff. I don't know, but for me it works pretty well. So if you want to see it, just continue the video. So firstly, you want to grab everything that you would probably need on the test. So I'm just grabbing all the worksheets and note packages that my teacher gave me. For me, my teacher doesn't really use his textbooks, so it's fine. And then you want to eliminate some of the papers. For example, the class notes, you can keep it, but the video reflection sheet, you don't really need to keep it since it doesn't really matter on the test, at least for me. So now I'm just speeding this process. I'm basically creating two piles, one pile of things that I want, for example, class notes and stuff, and the other pile of things that I do not want, for example, exercising worksheets and stuff, because it's kind of repeating and I know how to do them through the class notes, so I do not need them. And this is a exercise worksheet, so I was about to throw it in the don't want pile, but then I found that I wrote some notes on it and it might appear on the test, so I'm just keeping it. So now you can just hole punch the things that you do not want and put them back into your binder because you don't need them anymore, and you can say bye-bye to them. Now notice how much less things you need to review now compared to before. After you've done that, go and grab some paper to write with. I use line paper, you can use whatever paper you would like. And you may ask, why do you need paper? Because look at your look packages. It's full of words and it's just too hard to read and makes you cry. So how do you rewrite your notes? Firstly, just write the title. For me, it's Chapter 3 Test. And then you see these big sections. You don't need to change it and just write it as it is. Now you want to read all the possible information about this section. So now you can rewrite your sentence. Let's start with the first sentence. It was compounds are pure substances, but you don't need to write it in complete sentence since it will be harder to read when you review it. So just write in point form like this. Then you will encounter this kind of notes. It says that compounds that form from covalent bonds are called covalent compounds, but there's literally a whole section about covalent bonds underneath it. So it will be kind of repeating if you write this, so you can just skip it in this section and write it in the next section. So this is just a speed through of my reviewing notes, if you want to watch it. But you notice how it's really short, like extremely shorter than the notes that the teacher gave us. So now I finished my first set of notes, and look at how little I have to review now compared to before. After you redid your notes, it's finally time to put these into your brain. Everyone has different methods of studying, but what I would like to do is for the stuff like biology or facts, I will try to remember them. And for the stuff like writing chemical equations and stuff, I would like to understand how to do them and practice a lot. Compounds are pure substances. 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 Compounds are pure substances.